Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, a chit chat get ready with me, because honestly I've been doing a lot of vlogs because life has really actually been crazy, and you know, I'm still trying to push the content out for, like, this is really a challenge because every time in the past when stuff would get hard and I'm doing content, I stop, but I have still been giving y'all the content. Even though it's not as much or as often as I would like, I'm still pushing it out as I can, and I'm gonna update you guys on everything I have going on today in this video. So yeah, if you guys are new here, welcome. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and also click that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. And if you're back, welcome back, and we're just gonna get into it because I got a bunch of new products and I'm excited to try them. All right, so for those of you guys who don't know, my birthday just recently passed. It was on the 20th of January. I am officially 24. That age is getting so, like, that age sounds insane, honestly, coming out of my mouth, but it is what it is. I didn't get to film, you know, any get ready with me or anything like that because honestly my birthday was insane, and I also was hungover, so it was kind of like, you know, not really giving, but we're here today. So today I'm gonna get ready and use all of the products that I just recently purchased from Ulta, and I think I got one other product that I'm using from Sephora. But yeah, so we're just gonna get into my face because that's just what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do my brows real quick off camera because I wanna actually like focus and talk to y'all. So I'm gonna be right back. All right, now that my brows are on, even though they look really crazy, I just recently got this Maybelline Master Prime Sunscreen Primer, and honestly, I really like her. She's super moisturizing, super just, yes. It helps have like a super smooth base, and you guys know having a smooth base is literally key if you want your makeup to look bomb. And I love having my makeup look bomb, so I like to have. But okay, yeah, so let's get into the video because you guys, life has been lifing, man. Life has been lifing, and it's like going into this new year, you know, I'm 24. I have done a lot of reflecting, and it's like time to really just like, I'm a woman now, you know what I mean? Like the boundaries need to be there. What is going on with my hair? Yeah, as a 24-year-old woman, it's like my boundaries are being enforced hard as hell. And I really want to talk about today too the importance of having boundaries, whether you're a woman, a man, anybody in a relationship, a friendship. Having boundaries is honestly the key to your success or the reason why you fail. And I'm really learning that so much. Bro, like, what is going on? Like, my hair is breaking out so bad, y'all. Like, I really wish too YouTube was kind of like TikTok in the way that like I could play music and not get copyrighted, because honestly playing music helps me a lot when I'm doing my makeup or just trying to have a conversation in general. But yeah, my birthday just passed. I honestly am not even gonna speak on my thoughts about it. I just know that it has motivated me to just, you know, step up my game in a lot of different ways going into this next year, so that 25 I'm looking back like, yeah girl, you did that. Suck it up. You know, like, I'm just like not, honestly, from like my birthday moving forward, I was just like telling myself from this day forward, like, I'm not dwelling on anything. Oh my God, like, what is in my eye? I'm not dwelling or thinking about anything. Everything was just working against me for a second. But I told myself I'm not dwelling or thinking about anything that happened before my birthday. Like, new slate, new freaking boundaries, new outlook. Like, I really just was like, you know what, I'm fed up and I'm not bringing any baggage into this new chapter of my life, whether that's work baggage, relationship baggage, friendship baggage. Like, everything from that day behind is like, that is behind me, and what are we doing moving forward, and what is our plan, and what do we want to accomplish, and what boundaries do we want to have as a new woman. And you know what I mean? Because like, as you guys know, like, I feel like you guys should know by now, especially if you've been following me on a lot, you know, on social media and stuff like that. I have been working on like my self-growth journey. Obviously it's a lifelong journey, so you're never gonna stop, but I have been very like, what's the word, I have been very like strategic and like very intentional about everything that I have been doing to try to make myself a better woman, or, you know, set myself up to be and to live the life that I always wanted to live as an adult. And it's like, this time around, like, I wouldn't say I need to focus on that per se. Like, I really don't need to find like, I have a very, I'm not even gonna say I don't need to find myself, but like, I have a way clearer idea of exactly what I want, and I have an idea of, like, I see the woman that I want to become a lot clearer than I did before. And now it's kind of like enforcing the things that I need to enforce in order for that to happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, before it was more so me trying to figure out, you know, trying to have like more clarity on what my purpose was, and having more clarity on like what type of people I need around, or kind of like still learning, you know what I mean, myself, and like what exactly my roadmap looks like, and like who I should have around, what type of people I should have around, etc., etc. Now it's like, okay, what rules are we doing? What rules are we having? What boundaries are we having that are enforcing these things so that my life can be what I want it to be and include the people that I want it to include? And I'm like so serious about the fact that, like, I just feel like before I had been very like lackadaisical about my boundaries and what I would and wouldn't tolerate, and like, I wouldn't say it was giving people pleaser energy, but like, I was scared. Like, I have always, I feel like, been scared to kind of like speak my mind, or like enforce something, you know what I mean? Like, really stand on like what I'm saying, because of childhood traumas and like, you know, how you're raised. Honestly, like, I've been watching like Ion Love Fix My Life and a lot of the stuff that she's saying, like, honestly, I think it's a good show in general for anyone to watch, even if you're not in the circumstances that the people who are on the show are in, because like a lot of the stuff she's saying applies in like so many different people's lives, and you kind of start seeing it like be repeated. And like, life is a cycle of patterns, and you learn from who you were raised by. And I'm not saying, you know, I was raised in a bad way. I just feel like a lot of the characteristics and things that I do, I picked up from my childhood, and who I was around, and, you know, who was influencing my thoughts, my behaviors, and stuff like that. And now it's like, I had realized that already kind of at a young age. Like, I'm pretty sure I was like in college, and I realized the things I needed to work on, I just didn't know how to work on them. So then I spent a couple years trying to figure out how to work on them. Now I know how to work on them and what I need to do, and now it's like enforcing it, you know what I'm saying? And like honestly, I look back and a lot of like the failures that I've had or stuff like that was really from a lack of boundaries, whether it's a lack of boundaries with myself or a lack of boundaries with other people. Okay, y'all, side note, I got this Born This Way concealer. I used this before in college. It's in the shade Golden Beige. I used this before in college and actually really loved it. I just never went and got it myself. And honestly, I kind of like it more than the Tarte Take Shape because it's creamier. Like it just, I honestly want to go back and get some other colors because I like to kind of layer my concealers. Like, hold on. I like to layer my concealers with like a super light color on the inside, darker on the outside, so it blends better. But I love this concealer. It's like super creamy. It like lasts a super long time. The coverage is just amazing. But besides the point, yeah, you know, a lot of like my failures in my life and all of that like have really came from me lacking boundaries with myself, with other people, and not enforcing them. And in this new year of living, it's just like I know that God has so much in store for me, and that's also what I'm going to touch on in a second. But God has a lot in store for me, and it's like I have learned the lessons that I needed to learn. Now it's kind of like, are you going to apply them? And if I can apply them, then I will succeed at whatever I want to succeed at. But if I can't apply them, then obviously God is going to take me right back through those lessons. And I just don't want to go through those lessons no more. Like, you know how when the new year came, everybody's like me checking to see if I'm on the soft girl package for this year and not the strong, independent black woman package, because I'm tired. I'm tired of the lessons. I've learned the lessons. Like, I don't really need to go through the lessons anymore. Now it's more so like, okay, what are we gonna do to set ourselves up? Okay, we're 24. We got about 6 years until we're 30, and 30 is like the new 21. It's your prime. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do to set it up so that when I'm 30, I'm really like living, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying at 30 you have it all figured out, but at 30 we're gonna see some differences. Like, we're gonna see who put in the work in their 20s and who messed around and is just now trying to figure their life out at 30. And I never saw myself being that girl, and I don't think I will be that girl. But definitely this year is the year of me, like, you know, figuring my stuff out. Side note, I don't know if I told you guys, I probably mentioned it in a vlog or something like way back when, but if you haven't watched my vlogs, make sure you go back and watch my vlogs, because you guys get a way better look into like me on a day-to-day and like what my thought processes are on regular days, and like just, you know, the small information that I forget to tell you guys in these type of videos. Like, you guys will know what I'm talking about if you watch my vlogs. But what was I saying? Oh, I've been telling you guys I have been working on my real estate license for like months at this point, and I am almost done. I'm literally almost done. Like, within the next week or 2 weeks, I will be done with all of my mandatory coursework, and I will be studying for my final exam. And I just cannot explain how excited I am to freaking get started, because you guys know I'm a Capricorn, and if we're not working, like, as Capricorn, if we're not getting to the bag or, you know, fulfilling our purpose in some type of way, that is so fucking depressing for us. Like, it's like, what am I here for if I'm not fulfilling something? You know what I mean? Chasing something. It's kind of like I always have to elevate, or else I'm gonna feel like I'm wasting my time, which, yeah, like, you know what I mean? And it's gonna affect every other area of my life. So I'm almost done. I literally just submitted my paperwork to the state with like my background check and my fingerprints and stuff like that. And now my next thing is to just focus on the final exam, passing the final exam, and we're in there. I'm so excited. Like, I can't even explain to y'all how excited I am. My battery's dying on my laptop, on my camera, so let me change it real quick. All right, that literally just blew me because I have 3 batteries and pretty much all of them are dead. This one's probably not gonna last that long, but by then I should be done with my makeup, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm almost done with that and I'm so excited. That's really what I've been pouring like most of my energy into, which is why I've literally just been doing vlogs, because I'm just trying to finish, y'all. Like, this has been taking me like so long, and this has been the biggest test of like perseverance for me. And like, because I'm telling you, like, when you're going through a time period where you're like, especially in a situation you've never been in before, and you need money, and life has like literally done a 360 for me. If you know, all my friends really know that, but like you guys didn't know that because at the time I wasn't vlogging. But within this last year, my life has absolutely done a 360 in so many different ways that I can't even really say. But you know, when life is hard like that and you're really just like confused on what to do and like where God is really trying to place you, because every season there's a reason like that you're going through that season and that you're in the situations that you're in. Like, God is really trying to usually pull something out of you in those times. And for me, it was like, what do you want from me? Like, I'm doing everything that I can. Like, I don't even know what to do myself. Like, I've never been in this territory. I've never been in this position. I just honestly have no clue what to do. And now that I'm like, and honestly, this has been a season that's been going on for a really long time for me. And it's just now coming to a point where I'm seeing like, okay, I can see the reason why, you know what I mean? Like, I can see the purpose behind this. But like, I've been in this season for, honestly, since I graduated college, which was in 2021, and we're in 2023. So, you know, it's been a long season for me of trying to figure out what God's plan was for me and like what direction he was pushing me in. And I feel like now it's like clear as ever. And I'm super excited because I'm like almost there. Like, I'm almost at the point where now I can start practicing what I've been working on, and honestly seeing like why I was pushed in this direction. Because in college, if you guys don't know, like in college I graduated with a communications degree. It was for journalism. And I mean, I basically like grew up wanting to be an entertainment journalist, which was like, you know, on the red carpets at award shows and, you know, going to private events. And like, I always thought that the traditional route was the route that I had to take in order to achieve that goal. And I'm not saying that the goal has changed, because the goal has not changed. The goal and the purpose will never change. It's just the way that you assumed and thought that you were going to get there may have changed, which usually, honestly, it always does. Like, you always think that you're going to get to a certain destination the way you think that you're gonna get to the destination, and then God is like, LOL, you thought you were gonna get there this way, but actually you need to do this. And honestly, that's honestly a part of the journey too. Like, everybody's story is written that way, because if we knew everything that we were gonna do already, like, where would the fun be in that? If you really think about it, like, if I knew what was gonna happen, exactly how it was gonna happen already, then like, what's the point of living? Because it's like, life is about the experiences and how you get there, and you know, the stuff that you went through to get to where you are. So I'm at a point now where I'm like super, like, I don't know, the motivation has came back into me, because I'm like right there. And I'm so excited because this season, oh my God, like, y'all, like, I have never been in a situation like this. Like, yeah, like, I graduated with a journalism degree. I worked with so many, I worked with so many brands that like people dream of working with. Well, not even so many, I worked with 2, but like the 2 that I worked with, people like dream, literally dream. I used to dream of working in the places that I worked, and when I got in those places I was like, child, I don't think this is. And honestly though, like if I'm really being honest, when I was in college, like I said, I wanted to be an entertainment journalist. Not even really a journalist. I wanted to be, and at the time, like I said, I didn't know this, but like now it's becoming clearer to me. It's like, I didn't want to be a journalist. I wanted to be a socialite. I wanted to be a host, right? Like I always used to say Terrence J. Terrence J is not a journalist. He's a journalist, but he's not a journalist. Like, he's not a traditional journalist. Like, he doesn't sit in front of the camera and say, today, Michael B. Jordan was arrested for whatever. He's like, we are at this event, it's lit, we're all about to get drunk, like, you know, like we're partying, we're giving everybody their flowers, we're just here, right? We're vibing. Like, it was always a vibe. Like, it wasn't like when I got to college, especially at Howard, their journalism program, a lot of the professors are hard news journalists, or like they were like producers in like a hard newsroom. Like they worked at like NBC and CNN and stuff like that, and they looked down on you if you wanted to be an entertainment host. Like I used to be like we used to be in class and we will only talk about like actual news, which, okay, but like I thought that going to college I'd be able to focus on like what I'm passionate about. And we would go around the class and they're like, okay, what do you guys want to do with your degree when you get it? And people would be like, I want to be an investigative journalist, I want to be a producer in a newsroom, I want to be, and I'd be like, I want to be an entertainment host. Like really on some like what, like people didn't like me, like it's so funny, bro, it's so funny. Like people did not like me because I wanted to be in entertainment. Like they'd be like my professors would be like, you want to be an entertainment host? That's not real news. You'll never make it in news. I don't want to make it in news, sis. I don't want to make it. And then it's like crazy because right before I graduated, my makeup is really coming out amazing. Let's just talk about it. But right before I graduated, my senior year, obviously we were in COVID. That's a whole nother thing, okay? That is a whole nother thing because like a lot of our parents and just people in general didn't go through their last couple years of college online. So, oh my God, like what is on my nose? A lot of people did not go through their last years of college online. So I'm going through college or whatever, and we have this like yearly thing where we talk to a bunch of people from different companies like BT, Vogue, Teen Vogue, NBC, Complex, just like all of the, you know, like brands. And I ended up securing like a, what do they call it? I was a production assistant. It was like a temporary production assistant role working with BT on DMX's funeral. So, and honestly, like I loved it. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, like that small experience I had, I loved it because I love entertainment. Like I would sit on my laptop all day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I like wrote so many facts about DMX, his little timeline. Like I can tell you everything about DMX right now from when he was born to when he died. But yeah, like I enjoyed that experience. After that experience was over, I obviously was hit with the reality of, oh my God, I just graduated and I don't have a job. Oh my goodness. I was hit with the reality. Honestly, I kind of want to do an eyeshadow just because I want to keep talking to you guys. So I'm going to do a quick little shadow look. It's not going to be nothing crazy because I really don't like eyeshadow. But yeah, I was hit with the reality of like, oh my God, I'm about to graduate and I don't have a job and I'm in DC and I don't want to go all the way back to Seattle. I came all the way out here for a reason. I'm not trying to go back home. So, you know, my faith was there. And like a month before I had to go back home, I secured a job with CNN as a production assistant. When I tell you guys, that was like top 2 worst experiences of my life. Like actually, like that was, I think that experience was when God was telling me like, yeah girl, you already been known that this is not for you, so I don't even know why you're trying to make it stretch. Like you already like in college knew for a fact that this is not what you wanted to do. So like why would you even try to make that shake? Like at the same time though, it's like, you know, in the real world and like as an adult, like you gotta do some things that you don't want to do because you gotta pay the bills, and I didn't want to go back home, so really my only option was to do that. But like I definitely learned my lesson, and like now it's all about like, okay, what are you passionate about, what do you care about the most, and like picking something that can be your foundation, that can supply what you need for like whatever else you want, but also something that you are passionate about and enjoy. Because child, when you're not passionate about something or you don't enjoy it, like it's gonna show. Like when I tell you guys, I'm not even gonna say everything that I used to do on here because I'm not gonna incriminate myself, but like I finessed. Like I really did. I finessed my way through that because that was like so bad. But anyways, now I'm in this whole like transitional phase, you know what I mean? And like now I'm learning like why I went through what I went through and how important it is to like be stern. Like when you know what your purpose is and when you know what you want to do, you need to set strict boundaries. You need to enforce those boundaries. I honestly do not like this. Is looking really dark and it's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the day. This is like a nighttime look. Like what am I doing? It's okay though. I'm still a bad bitch. So yeah, you know, like now it's like, okay, when you know, like, and you know exactly what you're trying to accomplish and like what you're trying to do, you need to be strict with those boundaries, because if you really want what you want to happen, like it's not gonna happen unless you're 100% strict with yourself and strict with the people around you, the people you let in your circle and all of that. Because we're trying to be lit. Like we're already young and lit. Like we're trying to be young and lit. And I'm not talking about no Jada Wada, no Ari. I'm talking about some real, stuff.
And on a man, I slotted some bread in the jam. That's just why I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the play when we land. Anyone else will retire, but I'm not gonna.
This is my favorite lip combo ever. I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. If you watch this video till here, thank you so much. And I'm giving you the tips and the keys and the tricks. But this is my Spanish just jumped out, but this is the NYX Professional Makeup Line Loud Lip Pencil. And this is in the shade Rebel Kind. This is like kind of like a really dark brown, but once you put all of the lip products over it, it just looks like everything. So I use both of these NYX butter glosses. This is the one called Madeline, and it's kind of more of like a nude, like a brownish nude. And then this one is in the shade Fortune Cookie, and this is like a pink. Like this is like a whitish pink. And both of these together, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So we're gonna put this all over everything. Like already, just so you see how this is like this could be a cute nude lip, but we need some dimension, and the light pink is just gonna like in the middle, it's just gonna take it there. Yes, yes. Okay, so I also got this, and I got it because the packaging looks really cute. But it's the NYX, this is Milky Gloss. Let's just try to like focus this up real quick. This is Milky Gloss, and this is in the shade Milk and Honey. And I thought that this was gonna be just so pigmented, so bright, and it's literally like translucent, damn near. Like it doesn't really transfer any color. But the formula feels great. Formula feels amazing. All right, let's brush out this hair. Oh, how can I forget? Let's set our makeup. Y'all, this spray is actually really annoying. This is the Wet n Wild matte finish. Like this is like some like random ass setting spray, but it's annoying because the way it comes out is like, what are you doing? You're gonna mess up my whole face. All right. All right. And I'm going to brush my hair out. It's true that I'm a baby. I eat my as a baby. And the baby wanna grab it. Y'all. I actually love this look. I actually love this look. Like, I love this look. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it. I love it, y'all. I went crazy. All right, you guys. So, okay, this video, like every time I do a get ready with me, a chit chat get ready with me, I feel like it's all over the place. But I feel like you guys also understand what I'm saying and like really feel me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. More content is coming so soon. I'm gonna be starting a real estate series on here as well. So if you guys are interested in real estate or purchasing a home or anything of that sort, I have all the tea, all the tips and tricks that I'm going to tell you guys once I get that started. And yeah, so make sure to subscribe, like I said. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the notification bell so you guys are notified every time I post a video. And follow me on all of my social media accounts: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Everything's gonna be linked in the description box down below, as well as all of the products I use in this video. And I'll see you guys in my next one.